Welcome to Mission Quest Team Building, a state-of-the-art flight simulation program here at the Museum of Aviation, Warner Robins, Georgia. My name is Wayne Carley, lead flight instructor, and I'll be introducing you to this exciting team building opportunity right here in Middle Georgia. We're in the C-17 flight simulator. It has a crew of 4, is completely interactive, and each of the crew members is very dependent upon one another. I'm in the radar seat, there's a navigator, and there's a pilot and co-pilot. In order for the missions to be successful, everyone has to communicate and work together effectively. Hang on just one second. Gary, turn to 070, 070. We have 4 F-15Es all flying in the same airspace at the same time, so they can interact as much as the flight plan calls for. They're very sensitive, and we spent most of last year getting them fine-tuned to fly as close to a real F-15 as possible, and that makes it even more exciting. Those are the kind of things you'll learn in class: aerial navigation, communications, basic flight physics, aerospace math, a little bit of geometry, a little Bernoulli's principle, and you'll just have an absolute blast. Your team will work together as they never have before, and they'll be talking about it for years to come.
A lot of people have this idea that, pilots, especially combat pilots, fighter pilots, we just walk out to our airplanes, take them flying for an hour or two, and then turn them back in. And the reality is, for every 1 hour of flying, there's 10 to 12 hours of preparation work that goes into that. So I'm really happy to see that this course is presenting a realistic view of what life in an Air Force fighter squadron or flying squadron in general would be like.
The team challenges and activities are designed to include a variety of elements that will challenge a range of team role skills. Input from all team members will be required to produce outcomes from projects specifically designed not to suit just one team role style or behavior, but all.
They are coming together as a team, both as a group and then individually as pilots and co-pilots in the simulator. And frankly, speaking on several years of air tactics experience, I'm very impressed by their level of technical knowledge in aerial combat.
Within Junior ROTC, we have a curriculum block that deals with aviation history. And that's the students I chose to come today. That's what we're doing right now. We're going through the early days of flight, the Barnstormers, all to the Wright brothers, and then all the way up through how the Air Force became a separate service, and the evolution of air powers. This was our first year students we brought in. I'm thinking my more senior students definitely need to come back. This is great team building for them to be able to work under stressful conditions in controlled environments, as well as to try to get some of them interested and excited about aviation.